This is GMF D-Town checking in with Detroit Babe. Check game.
Okay. Before we get into music, let's talk about your name. Tell me what it means, what it represents, and why you chose to go with it.
GMF D-Town. Uh, Get Money Fam. Actually, my cousin that's incarcerated right now. We made it up probably like during like '09, '10 or something like that. And then I chose to move on with the legacy because he gone for a pretty long time.
Got you. Okay. Um, Now you just released this year Lost My Mom Volume 1 at the end of March.
Right.
Um, what stuck out for me was got a couple of bands what you gonna do
Oh
for
yeah.
that's my job.
Thanks.
Okay, give us a little backstory. What led you to the creation of the release of this 13 track body of work?
Actually, it was my first project, like first real project that I took serious, like music serious.
Okay.
So I was going through like an obstacle in life, right, to where that's the only thing I can do at the time. You know, I was brawling my little godbrother Pro Tools and MacBook. So
Oh,
that whole project basically I mixed on my own.
okay, awesome. So it
Yeah.
was something for you to cultivate a few skills
All right.
on. That's awesome. Is this something that you care to elaborate on? What you were dealing with in life, that difficult situation, or it's a little
No.
bit too personal for you? That's
Yeah.
fine. What is your favorite track off the album and why?
Never Judge, which is number 13 on Lost My Mind. That one is my favorite because like I'm a moody artist. Like
Mm,
however I'm feeling, that's how I'm you know, give it out, dish it out, I guess.
okay,
But in particular, I can't really tell you why it's my favorite.
okay. It's just a track that's kind of like a release for you.
Right,
Something,
right.
something that the listeners can probably get a more personal feel for you
I'm right. It's therapeutic.
on. Okay. What producers did you work with on this album?
I worked with Reese Got It, which is he produced Do For It. I can't. Oh, back.
You know what? I keep hearing that tag. Will, stop playing with the.
Oh,
Who is
Ruel.
that?
Oh, Ruel Ethan.
Okay.
He's a Detroit producer.
Uh huh.
Actually, he with For Show magazine right now.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, big ups to
Cool.
you, Ruel. The one for you.
Nothing alike or nothing in common, something like that. What's the name of that track?
Nothing in common. Oh
I
yeah,
think.
that's one of my favorite songs too.
Yeah, I like that track.
Yeah, can I revert back to that question you asked me?
Okay, you changed it.
Cause that one actually like really you can like get a feel of who I am of that song because I had like got incarcerated like
Mm.
and that was the first song I recorded after I was released.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's what inspired that song.
Cool. Okay, so do you have a go-to studio you prefer to record at?
Actually here, yeah. Five. I'm shouting you out, Five. Yeah, perfect production stuff.
Perfect Productions, and we're over in the Greenfield Plaza. This is actually my first time here. Pretty cool spot. Um, are you a writer? Do you punch in, or do you freestyle the verses in the studio?
It depends. I usually try to write before I get to the studio. So
Okay,
it really depends on if I'm doing a feature or it's my own, project.
okay, okay. Your music makes note of your street life experience to a degree. Tell me what took place and led you to do music or rap.
Actually, I was brought up around it, like my uncles, my father especially,
Oh,
you know. Uh, and when I was incarcerated in 2011,
mm-hmm.
I used to like not battle, but I had ciphers on the yard.
Okay.
And if you can capture they like attention, you
Yeah.
really got something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Tough crowd.
Right, right.
uh, what do you want your listeners to get a sense of when they hear you? What would you say your message and purpose in the music you make is?
Basically like I need some time to think about that one.
Yeah, that's fine. We can come back to that.
Yeah, I need some time to think about that one.
As your career continues to evolve, what's your ultimate goal? What would make you feel accomplished as a creator?
Basically, be able to take care of my family, like, of something I love doing. But it do get disturbing sometimes. You know, discouraged a lot. Really, my manager JD, he pushed me a lot. Because if it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing it. You know.
I got you. Can just get overwhelming sometimes, not
Yeah.
necessarily getting the feedback you want, or
Right. Especially.
Labels and record deals are so overrated. Is the message we are constantly seeing and heard examples of why to stay away from them for years now. With that said, as an independent, what would you say is your niche or your target audience? Who do you appeal to and how do you market yourself?
Actually, I market myself as like being like free spirited. Like I don't want to be one of those arrogant rappers. You know, basically everybody can relate to. I'm not just targeting one, type of fan base. Like I'm really trying to get it all. I can make the music, but I don't know. I just see where it takes me.
Okay. So it's really track based.
Right.
Okay. Um, what are some ways you stand out in the city of Detroit where there are so many different creatives?
How do I stand out?
Yeah.
Well, I try not to rap about everything that Detroit culture rap sounds like. Like
Okay.
I try to like keep it there a little bit, but
Yeah.
put it into my own form.
Okay.
But I'm basically like a struggle artist for real.
Right. That's a fact.
That's
No,
honest.
no cap.
So, are you originally from Detroit?
All right, yes, I am.
Okay. Okay.
Joy Road to be exact.
Okay. All right. Give any viewers who may not be from the city your eyes view of what being raised and living in the city of Detroit is like.
You gotta have alligator skin. You know, you gotta be prepared at all times. But just come here and visit. Just come here and visit, I guess. I can't really give a niche though, cause it's different experiences for different people.
No, that's a fact. Let's talk about the sound of the city.
Hmm.
Many people tend to talk about the city and its music as if it only has one style or approach when it comes to the music, rap specifically.
Right.
I actually disagree with this. What's your opinion?
Basically, on the music sounding the same.
Would you say that that's the case? Like I tend to hear that that's what people think.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I mean, in their own way, it depends. It depends, but not like 90% of it do sound the same.
I would say like it's mostly the popularized stuff. Like it's a
Mhm.
lot of stuff that's quote unquote underground. That's like more eclectic. But
All
I feel you. Is there a genre or style that you'd like to venture out and try?
right. Like a genre, yeah, like R&B,
Okay.
but
So you
not
can
too R.
sing.
Nah, the auto tune. I'm getting a niche in the auto tune.
Okay.
Like far as the Roddy Rich lane.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But other than that, nah.
um, the March release was Volume One.
Mhm.
When can we expect Volume Two?
Probably later on this year, like during my birthday month, which is December.
Okay. Okay. So before 2020 is up.
What about the album that's coming?
Oh yeah, I do
Okay.
have a project on the
Okay.
way. It's supposed to drop late September, and this project is called On My Own. Be on the lookout for that.
Awesome. Any different producers that you're working on this one?
Actually, a producer called Buddy, I believe he's from Detroit.
Okay.
Tay Huncho, which is he's from Milwaukee.
Mm.
And who else I got on there, JD? Who? And Bless. I can't forget about Bless. My fault, Bless.
Who do you like? How do you usually like find your? Do you have like a specific sound that you go for when you shop producers, or do you like basically go off of who reaches out to you to basically sift through what you have access
Like,
to?
basically, if I feel like my body will tell me if I like it, cause I
It's
deliver
what
more.
connects with you.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense. So in the meanwhile, do you plan on putting out any videos to singles off of Volume 1? Or both for Due For It?
Do for it. Actually, I have, I supposed to shoot a video sometime next week.
Okay.
And I'm going to consider that song.
All right, sweet.
I'm going to consider that song, but it's going to be shot by Cash World Productions.
Oh, awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. So, also, oh, what is the upcoming video? What track is that going to be done to?
The upcoming video,
Yeah.
I didn't make a decision on it.
Oh.
Right, so you might have just snuck one in.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So while gathering my notes, I saw you had a few different videos and vlogs on YouTube.
Mhm.
I did notice the new single released yesterday featured, which you featured on, Love and Hate by Angels Graffiti.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Angels Graffiti. You know, actually I recorded "Lost My Mind" in his studio. I didn't record it here.
Okay.
So big ups to Angel.
Someone you've been knowing and working with a while?
Right, and he's a dope tattoo artist.
Oh, sweet. The name makes sense. So, how, okay, like you said, that collaboration came to be from you all just knowing each other, like growing up together? Or?
Basically knowing each other. I met him through my brother Joyro Mart, which is also featured on that.
Track.
Right.
How do you decide who and if you will collaborate with someone?
I gotta feel him like off the track. Like if we don't got no chemistry for us outside the studio, it's no way possible I can work with.
Yeah, that's a fact. Chemistry is very important. I was watching an interview with Samuel L. Jackson, and he was basically saying you learn something every day, even if it's I will never work with that person again.
Right.
So, yeah.
But I'm open for features.
Okay. That's awesome. With that being said, I think that's an excellent way to close out the interview. I want to ask, do you have any last comments or anything you want to say to your fans or listeners?
Just be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout.
Stay tuned. Go ahead and shout out your social media and YouTube for us.
Facebook is GMF D-Town. I'm currently working on another Instagram because somebody hacked me.
Oh.
But yeah, my YouTube is GMF D-Town also.
Okay, cool. Okay, and remind us what's the name of this project, that's the most recent one that's coming up?
On My Own, which should drop later on this month, September. So,
Okay. Awesome.
thank you.
All right, so I want to take the time out to say thank you for having this talk with me today, and I appreciate your time.
I appreciate you.